Hey guys, I'm back, and yes, no, it's the same channel. Yeah, it's Jason Games, but this time is a different game. Yeah, it's Animation Throwdown. Yes, Animation Throwdown, and this is another game that I've been playing just as actively as I play Road to Survival. So I figured, hey, since I play it as much as I do, I might as well upload games of it and or gameplay of it. And yeah, this will be my first upload of this Animation Throwdown, and this upload is going to be mainly I guess an introduction to the game. I'm going to talk about stuff that's here on this screen right here. So if you guys do decide to play it, you guys will have a little bit of understanding what you're seeing on your screen when you install the game. But before I get started, if you are interested in this game, there's other people that do uploads of this, and one I could recommend you guys check out is Dave and M Gaming. He actually kind of inspired me to do an upload of this game. He has multiple actually a lot of uploads of this game itself. He also does uploads of Road to Survival, and I do subscribe to him, and I do like this the content that he does put out. And yeah, let's talk about this game. Let's talk about stuff on the screen. And the first thing is, when you start this game, you'll be asked to choose a profile. And don't be alarmed when they ask you which one you want to use, because it's whatever one you pick, it doesn't matter, because eventually you'll start earning hero tokens, which are used to level up and unlock these cards. These profiles. And so picking who, doesn't matter who you pick when you start the game. Eventually, you, depending on the card sets or the cards you have in your inventory, you'll eventually decide which one's best for you. Right now, like me, for example, I picked Roger as my starting profile, but in the end, I ended up I'm using Bobby the most from King of the Hill, and they have up to level 15 as far as profiles go. Level 15, Hank is the last one, but they do include, they add DLC profiles such as this Consuela. Yes, Consuela's in the game. No, pledge, more pledge. No, my baby, right? Yeah, there's Consuela. And yeah, that's the profile. You pick the profiles. Also, yeah, one thing to note when you choose profiles, they level up. I think the max level is level 10. And also, each profile has a certain set of abilities. And they're, as you can see here, Bobby has Cripple 1, Punch 1, Shield 2. And as I mentioned before, they level up. And as they level up, their abilities increase. And also their HP. So yeah, that's your profile. Now this section right here, research. Research is actually the area where you will be combining cards. Now there are three sets of cards in this game. You have character cards, you have utility cards, and you have pre-comboed cards. I'll give you an example of a character card, and that's like Bobby, Peter, and Roger, and Tina. And then you have utility cards, which is like this card right here, Bob's Burger, Burger Suit. And then Rupert is a utility card. And yeah, like Alamo Beer is also a utility card. And then you have pre-comboed cards, which is Fresh Start, like this Fresh Start card right here. And what a pre-comboed card is, it's already two cards combined into one, where you don't have to combine a character card or a utility card. But let's say, for the sake of me talking about this research, let's say you decide to see what you can get from Bobby and Land Vehicle. Well, when you do the research and the timer's up, you'll find out what you get from combining those two cards. And let me take a look at this Bobby. I already did several combos with him, and they unlock. And this is the amount of combos you can have. Yeah, look at this, 102 different combos that you can combine. And I believe wrestling and Bobby makes powder puff. But that's what I mean. You combine a utility card and a character card, you'll receive, you'll create a combo card. And with that combo card, it has different types of abilities and higher attack stats and higher HP stats. So there is a benefit to combining two cards. It creates a more powerful card. Now, like I mentioned before, there's a third card, pre-comboed cards. There's a good thing. There's a positive and negative to those pre-comboed cards. The positive being you don't have to waste a turn because you're not combining them. You could actually throw that card down and then throw a whole different card right afterwards. The only negative thing I could say about pre-combo cards is their stats and ability are a lot, well, I don't want to say a lot, but a little bit lower than doing a true combo with a character card and utility card. Those will have higher stats overall. So yeah, this is the research section, and that's where you will be combining your cards. And then the middle section right here, challenges is where they have weekly events, where you they give you an allowance of eight energies. I believe it's 8 to 5 energies, depending on the event. For this event, right now you get 8 energies daily, and for each battle that you do earn some these tokens, and with these tokens you can make purchases. You could always they always have a featured guaranteed card, epic card I mean, and then they always have packs also, so you can take your chances with your tokens and maybe get lucky, get some legendary or epics, or end up getting some rares. Of course, this is more of a gamble than getting the guaranteed, but you have that option, which is pretty cool, and this is all free. This is just using whatever energies that you have. Now the next section is the deck section, which is the inventory. This is where all your cards are located, with the top part of this being your attack set cards. What that means is these are the cards, the top section are the cards you bring with you when you do battles. Now, it's up to you to decide what cards to bring. Obviously, you want to bring cards that complement each other, the character cards and the utility cards that, let's say for example, one utility card can be used with 3 or 4 different character cards. That's ideal type of set of cards that you want to bring with you. You really don't want to bring cards that just they can't combo with each other. You want each card to complement each other as far as with the most powerful combos. In the top section, you're only allowed to bring a maximum of 35 cards with a minimum of 25. So yeah, you have to think out what cards you want to bring. So also, yeah, I almost forgot. In this section right here, and let's go back to it. This is also the area where you level up your cards. You level up by selling cards, with Giggity Watts. And you get Giggity Watts from selling, or you could purchase Giggity Watts in the store. But for the most part, you'll be selling cards that you don't want or need anymore. Like, I don't need these cards. You should see, I get 7 Giggity Watts from selling them. And as far as leveling up goes, I'll show you an example of leveling up. Like, let's take a look at this Louise right here. As you can see, she's I guess tier 1 right now, and she maxes out at 5. So every time you upgrade her with Giggity Watts, you gain a level and you max it out at 5. Now, if you have another Louise that's maxed out at 5 at tier 1, just like this one, and you take those 2 cards, you're allowed to fuse them together. And when you fuse them, they bring them up to tier 2. And once they're up to tier 2, you can level them up the same way you leveled them up at tier 1. And the next step is getting another tier 2 maxed out card, of the same character, like another Louise that's maxed out like this one you see in front of you. And once you fuse those 2, you'll get the maximum fused card, and it's usually called quad fuse, and it's called quad fuse because it requires a total of 4 cards in order to reach this level of upgrade. And once you level and max out the quad fuse cards, that's it. they're done, and these are the max stats that they will have, and they're pretty high compared to starting off. You know, how the card starts off, and you do that. You do the same thing with all the other cards, be it pre-comboed or utility. One thing to note is once you get a card maxed out like this, and you get a utility card that's maxed out the same, yeah, you will truly have a very powerful combo card. But yeah, that's the your inventory, the deck section where you do all that. Now right under it is the arena is where you will be, your set of cards will be battling other people's set of cards, and once every battle you have a chance, you earn some tokens if you win. Also have a chance of earning some hero tokens, and these hero tokens, like it shows here, Stewie, these are used to level up your profile character. And then you also have Leaf of Victory, which you use to, I guess, level up your arena level. And your arena level, as you get higher, lets you unlock other profile characters. So yeah, this is the arena section, and yeah, this pretty cool. You get an allowance of 10 daily, and then the timer goes up, and you could yeah, just keep battling other people's card collections. So the one in the middle is actually the adventure mode. This is actually where there are a few quests in the game that you use this mode to complete the quest. At the same time, from here I get there's 25 chapters, and each chapter, like chapter 1, there are 3 stages, and each stage contains 3 levels. Level 1 being bronze, level 2 being silver, and level 3 being gold. And once you complete all that, you unlock your a drop chance of these cards. And I have this completed all the way to gold max. And yeah, when you can play it again, and maybe you'll get lucky, maybe get Brian, or Lois's piano, or some epic giggity watts, which gives you a lot to so you can do upgrades. But yeah, you have a chance to farm for these, and that's another positive thing that I could say about this game. You can farm it, and it does not cost you money. You can actually get some of the good cards without costing you a dime. So that's a big plus for me, coming from a other game that requires spending. Yeah, spending all the time. But yeah, this is yeah. Also, I want to note also that even so, this higher levels, you don't necessarily need to, I guess, farm at the higher levels to get a higher chance of drop rates of cards. No, you could farm away at level 1 and still have the same amount of chance of getting drops, cards to drop, as you would at level 25. Though the best thing about that is that the early chapters only require a small amount of energy to complete, so you can farm it multiple times daily, and maybe get lucky. And if you can see from my my collection here, I do have quite a few. I have quite a few epics in my collection, and yeah, a majority of them came from farming. All right, and now the last area that we're going to talk about is the shop. And the shop is actually, is where you do all your purchases. Gems are right now the currency in this game, and you use them to make these purchases for some packs, some bundles, and some unique card packs. And the cool thing about these card packs, a lot of times they're themed from episodes of the shows, the TV shows that's featured in this game. And as you can see from like a card pack like this, look, it's only epics or legendaries, which is pretty awesome. No rares or commons, so no worry about getting any crappy cards. You will be receiving some good solid quality cards with your purchases, so that's another plus. And then their bundles are not too bad, like this one mega starter pack. Actually, that's a pretty nice pack. Though it says it costs 100, but considering the stuff that you do get for 100, and then comparing it to other games where you spend 100 and you don't really get nothing. Yeah, this is actually a pretty sweet deal. Pretty sweet deal. I also mentioned before you don't have to really spend. Here it looks, you look at it, you like, oh, you need to spend. No, not really. Every day from doing the world mode and or the adventure mode and doing arenas, you earn brass coins or copper coins daily, and with the copper coins you could make some purchases like this. You could make single purchases from the basic pack, or you could do a buy max and yeah, use up all your coin and get multiple pulls. It's all totally up to you what you decide to do, and now I'll show you an example of buying a single pack. You purchase a single pack, and maybe you'll get lucky, get your legendary, or get an epic, or a rare, or of course a high chance of getting basics. Yeah, let's make another purchase right here. But it's pretty awesome that it's free. There's no need to spend. You just do your daily stuff in this game, and you have a chance of getting some nice cards from this game. So far, I've gotten maybe about four or five legendaries from that section, the free section alone. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's one thing I say that's good about this game. See, what else am I gonna talk about? Yeah, there are guilds in this game, you know, just like factions in Road to Survival. So that's pretty cool. Because we just got done doing a war type event where guilds were going against guilds. We were going against other people's player, members, and it was a pretty fun and exciting event. So yeah, there are many things that's great about this game. And as far as and the thing, I guess the key thing that I enjoy the most about this game is casual. You're not required to be on all the time. Of course, during that rumble, that war type event, yeah, you had to use up your energy, but they gave you 5 hours basically to use your energy. So that's pretty cool and convenient for anyone. You don't have to stay glued on this game all the time. But that's about it, as far as the stuff that you see on the screen when you install this game. Let's go through maybe one or two battles. So yeah, I could just show you guys what these battles look like. Alright, and let's see whether or not we get a good set of cards thrown down right away. Alright, yeah, not too bad. And let's see, let's throw down Luis. And let's use rifle. And let's put Peter down. And let's put down the giggity gun. And next we're gonna go ahead and get Peter drunk. Yeah, let's get Peter drunk. And as you can see all this animation going around, that's all from each card's different abilities. And then let's put roller derby Haley. Let's put her out right now. Alright, next one. Well, let's put Leela down. And then next, let's give Leela the burger suit so she could become Clobberella. Yes. Alright, there you go. There's a victory right there. And yeah, it's cool. We end up getting a token. See, yeah, you have a chance of getting tokens. With the tokens, you level up your character. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that's all I got for this upload. Yes, as far as this game goes, yeah, I really do highly recommend you guys try this. Give this game a try. It's very enjoyable, especially if you're a big fan of the cartoon shows that's featured in this game. Yeah, it's one of those games that wow, I was so surprised how fun this game was. But yeah, to my subscribers, old, new, and current, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the views, and yeah, I hope you guys yeah, just give this game a try. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next upload.